Okay, everybody. It's our fifth plant of the day, Oemleria cerasiformis in the Rosaceae. Its common name is oso. Oso is Spanish for bear. And this is a Rosaceae. I think it's the only member of the genus Oemleria. And you could think of it as kind of like a little, like a shrubby prunus that doesn't have serrated leaves. It has simple alternate leaves that are entire. They're deciduous. You can see this guy is lost a lot of its leaves. And they turn yellow before they drop off to the ground, and they kind of turn brown. These leaves are entire, like I said, and they start out being kind of greenish, and then they start getting paler as the season gets towards the end. The underside, though, is always paler than the top side. So it's got a pale underside. I'm going to take off one of these few leaves that are left here to illustrate my next point. And that is these veins. You have secondary veins, and the secondary veins form these loops. And the secondary vein loops are quite a bit in from the margin. Okay? So look at that. There's a whole gap of about, a whole centimeter between the top of that loop and the margin of the leaf. So that's a good character. These leaves are also they're elliptical. They can be somewhat oblong, where the widest part is towards the tip. And then the tip has always got kind of a blunt tip of the leaf. This is one of the first plants to leaf out and one of the first plants to drop its leaves in the fall. They produce these berries, they're drupes, and they turn a purple when they're ripe. So when they're not ripe, they're really kind of nasty tasting. But if you wait, and then they turn, they're actually a very early season. They're one of the first to, since they're one of the first to leaf out, they're one of the first to fruit. So these fruits are available in the early summer, and they're tasty, and animals love to eat them, and people love to eat them. The tribes in the area would collect them and eat them. One other thing to point out about this guy is the stems. We have kind of reddish brown stems, and like we were talking about in prunus, there are prominent lenticels on the stems. You can see these little kind of pock marks, almost like chicken pox scars, and those are little breathing spaces for the plant. All right, so oso, Oemleria cerasiformis, is got deciduous leaves. They're simple, they're alternate, they're entire. They're paler on the underside than they are on the top side, and they have this interesting venation pattern where the secondary veins loop, and there's a space between the top of the loop and the margin. Huh?
IS at the end instead of ES.
Oh, I said formis, right?
Minor.